having worked in politics and having worked in the social welfare area, do you see yourself again contesting the elections in the coming times? And how do you see that even the young leaders over here or youth like us, considering there is nepotism in Bollywood as well as in politics?
Whereas, this whole debate about nepotism, I think it's like kind of going a bit crazy because there's nepotism everywhere.
Yeah.
How can it's not just Bollywood and politics, it's everywhere. A doctor's kid wants to become a doctor, or a lawyer's child wants to become a lawyer. Farmer's son wants to become a farmer. So you usually follow what your parents do because you've experienced it with them, right? So I don't believe in this whole nepotism. Yes, you may get a break, but then you have to prove yourself to really be there. And I'll be honest with you, I got an opportunity into politics very easily was because of my father, right? Otherwise, I would never have gone into politics. My father's presence in politics, gave me, I got a ticket easily, I fought an election, but people don't give you a chance over and over again till the time you don't prove yourself. So yes, I may have been Sunil Dutt's daughter, superb that I'm Sunil Dutt's daughter. People still compare me with my father, that, oh, Sunil Dutt had done that, you should have done this, like him. I think the people don't realize that when you are someone's daughter, famous person's daughter or son, or your father is a big doctor and you want to be a doctor, there will always be a comparison between your work and his work or her work. You have to stand on your own and be your own individual. You have to say that this is Priya Dutt, proud to be Sunil Dutt's daughter, but I'm not Sunil Dutt. I'm Priya Dutt. And this is the way I work. This is my legacy. And this is my path, which I have created on my own. So I think it's a difficult task. It's a lot of work, and you will constantly struggle with that. Because I always see, for me, I've always said that my father has always been my hero. He's been my role model. And I've learned whatever I have through him. But I have to pave my own path. Right?
Yeah.
I can't keep on saying that my father did it this way, so I have to do it this way.
Yeah.
No, I have to pave my own path. And that is what legacy I will leave for my kids, right? So I think it's very important you have to forget about nepotism. And I think we cannot dwell on that, oh, only if my so and so is something, only then I can get into politics. Or it's every profession is very difficult to get into. You either have to be excellent in something to reach that level, or you have to start from ground level and then slowly build your way up, right? So the same way with politics, you have to start ground level. Many kids come to me and say, "How, ma'am, I want to join politics. How do I do it?" I said, start work in your own area. Build your base in your own area. Work in your neighborhood. You have to start building like that. Nothing comes easy and nothing comes fast to anyone. There is hard work for everyone, and not necessarily everybody reaches that great height. We all have the desire to do that, but not necessarily that we all reach that point. That doesn't mean that you give up. If I had to give up when I didn't do my films, I wanted to be a filmmaker, right? I started off wanting to be a filmmaker. I was not successful in that.
Yeah.
So failure should not frighten you. It is through failure that you learn. You learn to get up and move again. I think if there was no failure, how would you be strong enough to face another day? So failure does not scare me. Because I know that there will be something else. I lost my election twice, you know, right? But I didn't give up. That doesn't mean I'm going to sit at home and start moping because I'm not a member of parliament anymore. I have to create my own niche somewhere else. And I know what my passion is and I follow that.